Climate change is increasing the numbers and severity of extreme weather events, such as heat waves and droughts. These events have become a major challenge for olive growers and the wider olive sector in recent years. As the climate continues to warm, anticipating such events is key for the adaptation of this sector. The MEDGOLD Dashboard is an easy-to-use visualization tool co-developed with users. It gives access to past climate information and future predictions of indices tailored for the olive sector. You can access the dashboard on the project website. The dashboard contains climate information for 3 different timescales: historical climate, seasonal forecasts, and long-term predictions. You can also select the type of information you want to see. Climate variables include temperature and precipitation data. Bioclimatic indicators take into account the climate and phenology of the olive tree. To learn more about the MEDGOLD Dashboard, let's take a look at 3 practical user cases. Use case number 1. Let's assume that you're an advisor of an integrated production association in Andalusia, Spain, in charge of ensuring sustainable olive production. In the last few years, the temperature in the region seems to have increased, which has also caused changes in the incidence of the olive moth in olive trees. Is it time to warn farmers to be more vigilant and protect their crops from the olive moth? You can use MEDGOLD Dashboard to find out whether the temperature in your area has changed in recent years. First, select the panel on historical climate. Select the bioclimatic option. Activate the Iberian Peninsula domain. Choose the bioclimatic variable that you want to see, which in this case is SPR32. The map shows the number of days when the maximum temperature during spring is higher than 32 degrees Celsius in the selected year. Find your geographical area and click on the map. You will get a chart that shows the number of days with temperatures above 32 degrees Celsius in all years from 1979. The number of spring days above 32 degrees Celsius has increased during this period, although there is clear variation in numbers between individual years. Extreme temperatures in spring have been associated with a decrease in the incidence of the olive moth. However, farmers from your integrated production association will still need to stay alert to anticipate possible attacks. You can export the chart, save it on your computer, and share it with farmers to discuss the issue. Use case number 2. It's March. You are an agronomist working for an olive cooperative. You need to advise the farmers in your cooperative on the optimal fertigation strategy, taking into account the expected climate conditions in the next few months. One important question you have is, are the upcoming months going to be particularly dry? To answer this question, you need to check the seasonal forecast panel. Start by selecting the monthly precipitation variable. Then select the current year and the month you're interested in. You can also repeat this operation for other months. Choose the current month as the starting date, which is the month when the forecast is issued. The prediction suggests that next June will be drier than normal. Next, you need to check how accurate the prediction is. Turn the skill filter on to hide areas where the prediction is not reliable enough for decision making. For your region of interest, the prediction is skillful. You can also check how well the monthly precipitation has been predicted at your location in the past. To do this, find the geographical area of your farm, click on the map and a chart will appear. In the chart, circles show observed values of monthly precipitation in June in past years, and squares show model predictions, indicating wetter than normal, normal or drier than normal conditions. 3 of the years with drier than normal conditions in June have been correctly predicted using seasonal forecasts. Anticipating these situations would not have been possible using an average of past conditions. You can then discuss the seasonal forecast and its accuracy with farmers in your cooperative and adapt the fertigation strategy for the next months. knowing that they would be drier than normal and increased irrigation will be required. Use case number 3. You are a member of the governing board from an olive cooperative located in Andalusia, Spain. Your cooperative is concerned about the impact that climate change will have on your olive oil production. High temperatures can have an impact on flowering, which affects the production of olives and eventually of olive oil. Could production be threatened by future climate change? First, select the Long-Term Projections panel. Select the Bioclimatic Indicator option. Activate the Andalusia domain. Select the Spring Maximum Temperature as the indicator you want to look at. Then, select the time frame for which you want to see the temperatures in the future. Finally, choose an emissions scenario. You can see the maximum springtime temperatures that the region is likely to reach in the future. Activate the Anomalies filter to see the projected differences in temperature compared to present. Maximum temperatures in spring are expected to be higher in the future in the Andalusia region, which might cause either early or less effective flowering. You can export data from the map to work on potential adaptation measures, such as recommending that farmers introduce adjustments to their fertilization practices in order to adapt to the changes in flowering and minimize impacts on production levels. These are only some of the uses of the MEDGOLD Dashboard, and there's a lot more to explore. Try it for free to plan ahead, reduce risks, and make better business decisions.